Hello, good morning. Oh, I think I'm back. Okay. Good morning and welcome, everybody. My name is Angela Bell, and I am pleased to be here with the co-authors from the new book, Women Who Lead. This book is out in ebook now, and it is a fantastic collection of stories from women who lead and the lessons they've learned and the stories they want to share. So today, to celebrate the release of this book, we are going to be speaking with the authors here, and I'm going to introduce them each one at a time and just invite them to talk about what inspired them to be a part of this book, what their message is, and a little about themselves. So we will start with Christy.
Hi, good morning. It's so great to be here. And I want to say congratulations to everyone that worked on this project. And of course, the She Rises Studios for the opportunity. It was definitely a wonderful experience. My name is Christy, and I am the founder of HustlePretty.co and Ghost Girl Writing. I am a copywriter for female entrepreneurs specializing in the storytelling behind personal brands. And my chapter is called Passion, a Pen, and the Collected Wisdom of My Past, because it was a very unconventional road to get here. I actually spent 7 years simultaneously working as a kindergarten teacher, women's kickboxing instructor, tutor, coffee house manager, and barista, as well as a waitress. And then I discovered my love for writing, which has always been present, started blogging, and then the blog took off, which led to me then becoming a copywriter for a multi-million-dollar women's empowerment brand, and then now into the recent entrepreneurial leap into Ghost Girl Writing. So I loved looking back and encouraging the readers through my chapter to look back and find that through line of just saying yes to your intuition and unlocking your life's purpose in the process, and trusting even when it feels like you don't know what's next and it's unclear, and just saying yes to what you know to be true for yourself and moving forward.
Amazing. I love that story. Congratulations, Christy. And next we will hear from Andrea.
Hi, my name is Andrea Mostafa, and I'm a photographer here in Lakeway, Texas. Congratulations to all of you ladies. And, well, I've been a photographer for a few years. Hi, Jennifer. And was just really, really excited to be here and just, being a photographer for a few years. I do personal branding. I do boudoir sessions. I also do family sessions. You can all go look at my website at www.andreamostafa.com. And that's it. Well, congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Andrea. And I'm so excited because we've got Jennifer Laura here. Jennifer is the creator of this anthology. So she brought all of these amazing women together to tell their stories. So Jennifer, I'm just going to pass it over to you to introduce yourself, talk about what inspired you to create this book and your hopes for its presence.
Of course. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you. And thank you, ladies, for joining. I'm so excited. I felt very inspired when I started working in the financial industry. I realized that there was a lot of gaps for women. And it wasn't just in the financial industry. There was so many gaps in so many other industries and so many other areas and leadership and everything. And I really saw that telling the story, like working with people like Angela, because I worked with Angela previously on other books, and Hannah, our publisher, that there was a way to kind of bridge that gap. And it was through sharing our stories and helping other women feel empowered and inspired that they too can do the same. And I said, what better way to do that than to write it in a book and share our stories? And I think being able to do that globally, because it's not just, in the US, it's everywhere. So that's what really inspired me to do this.
Amazing. Amazing. And we're also glad that you did. Jennifer, do you want to tell us a little bit about the name of your chapter and what your favorite part of all of this was?
Of course. My chapter was rewriting my story from scapegoat to thriving CEO. And my chapter is just a bit about, being a female growing up in the Hispanic culture and how much that had an impact on me, and how I kind of overcame all those challenges. So that's just a little bit of my chapter.
Wonderful, wonderful. Next, we will hear from Jamie.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Jamie Falcon. I am a registered nurse. I do quality assurance for a national company. I also am a hospice nurse, helping people transition out of this life. Um, I am a single parent. The chapter that I wrote is called Not Ashamed. That was actually inspired by my husband. Um, he has been very abusive. Um, he actually tried to kill me twice. And as a result, I have the going through the domestic violence ups and downs. Um, Nobody tells you what the grieving process is when you go through something like that. Everybody wants to keep it quiet. Nobody wants to talk about it. So I decided I'm not going to allow it to become a skeleton in my closet. I'm going to tell the world what he did to me and how it made me feel. So that was the inspiration for me writing my chapter. As a result, I have started a business called Don Vio to help those who are trying to find a way to deal with the grieving process that they're going through and also to help them get out.
Jamie, thank you for your courage to share your story, for because that's going to help so many women, because you're so true. It is so often, kept quiet or forced into the shadows. So your bravery is just so commendable. Next, we will hear from Gabby.
Oh, I think she's on mute.
Oh, we can't hear you, Gabby.
Mute.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm really happy and excited, and I'm really grateful for all of you and having be able to partner to make this book. Of course, to Jennifer, to give me the opportunity. I always had a dream. I had to tell you a little bit of me. Is I've been working in the direct selling industry for 30 years, and I always work with my group of women, and of course some men are my team, and it was like a close group. And I always had, since COVID hit, this feeling of going outside my comfort zone, because that was my comfort zone. And I always had the dream of writing a book. But always that imposter syndrome and that fear of doing things, or who wants to listen about your story or your challenges or whatever. But I was thinking about that, and then Jennifer reached out to me, and I was like, okay, this is a message from out there. It's like it has to be a plan. And I keep like believing that this was true, but at the same time I was really, really, I would say, scared, because I was afraid of just putting on writing a little bit of my experience. Once I start, I feel really good. And my chapter is called From Dreamer to Entrepreneur, because I think a lot of women and men had this dream of becoming the CEOs of the companies, and having the freedom of the time, and being able to do everything they want and helping other people. So it's a little bit of my story in a short chapter, because once you start writing, you realize that you have a lot of things to tell, and you have to be like in a short group of words. So it's mainly that. I will tell you a little bit about how do I start, all the challenges, not all the challenges, but the challenges that I, as an entrepreneur, had to go through. People see success, and the majority of the people is like, oh, that was luck. It's not. It's hard work. It's consistency, and a lot of courage to keep going and moving forward, even though you, like Christy said, you don't see the finish line, but it's there, and you have to keep just moving forward every single day. I'm really excited, and I'm really honored, and I look forward to connect with all of you and get to know more, and exchange our expertise. And I will encourage the people to buy the book, because I know when you get a book in your hands, it is a message for you in there that God has planned for you to read.
Yes.
Thank you, Gabby. Yes, I love that. Next, we'll hear from Nicole.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Nicole Villanueva. I live in Tampa, Florida. I am an administrator at a nurse registry, which I love being part of. I've been in the healthcare industry over 16 years, so I just love, helping people. But my true passion is fitness. I am a certified personal trainer. In 2020, during COVID, I decided to do an Ironman. I committed to that before the pandemic came about, but I still have the opportunity to proceed and move on. And I that whole experience changed my life. I did that actually late in my 40s. So it really means something special to me, just because I don't know, I'm getting emotional. Because I guess I could tie in the chapter of my book is called I Finally Got Out of My Own Way. And I realized throughout my whole lifetime, I was allowing relationships. I also was in an abusive one. Jamie, not as, I send you love, but I also was in an abusive relationship, just in circumstances or people that I've encountered in my life that always made me feel like I couldn't do something. They kind of set the path of, I might not have made took chances or choices that I made really were because of some people that I allowed to be in my life. So on a positive twist, I am so excited to be here when I got the chance to finally speak with Jen and realize what she was doing with all these wonderful women. I felt like I want to be part of that. I have a story to tell. I also am part of an athleisure line that we're trying to branch out. And what we do is the line really caters to all women, all sizes, all shapes, so we really want women to feel comfortable in their own skin. So I think all around, I just have that love of women empowerment, how we could put forward, because everybody has a story to tell and everybody can relate to each and every one of us. So with that being said, I just am very thankful to be here with all of you. I thank you all, and I look forward to hopefully meeting all of you in the future.
Amazing. Thank you, Nicole. So yes, first and foremost, or second and foremost, what I want to say, congratulations, ladies. Have you all sat and thought for a minute that you're published authors?
Yeah, published authors.
It's I find it can take some time for it to sink in a little bit, because we never really realize that it is something that 98% of people have on their bucket list and only 8% ever really get around to doing.
Yeah.
So I commend each and every one of you on your bravery, on your willingness to share your story. I hope you take a minute and just really sit and appreciate how much of an impact this is going to have on people around the world. There are women out there that you will never meet that are going to be impacted by your story.
Yeah.
And that's just so special. So
that
congratulations.
Thank you, Angela. No, we really appreciate you too. You were one of the sources of my inspiration.
Thank you. No, I love it. I love it. I'm so proud of you, ladies. Did anybody have anything they wanted to share before we sign off here?
I just want to thank you both, Jennifer and Angela, and Jennifer especially for reaching out. Like, I think it was Gabby that said it was just right at the right time. I had actually just resigned from my full time at the time, went full entrepreneurial, and I was like, oh my goodness. And speaking of always wanting to write a book, I had said I always wanted to do it, and this just made it so easy to say yes. It was a topic I was passionate about. It's just one chapter, get your feet wet, and it was just incredible. So I just want to thank you both and everyone involved. It's so amazing, and your stories are incredible, and I can't wait to continue reading. So thank you.
Thank you, Christy.
Amazing. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in today. Remember, the book is out in ebook. Each and every one of us will be sharing the links on our socials, so make sure you pick up a copy. And after you've had a chance to read through, come back and tell us what you thought. We love reviews. We'd love to hear, about the stories that impacted you most. So go out, grab your copy of the ebook and let us know your favorite parts. Congratulations, ladies. I hope you have plans to celebrate yourselves today. And thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Angela. Thank you, ladies, for being here.
Bye-bye.
Bye.